Coucou, I'm Mary and welcome to my channel. I wanted to expose what my primary goals were for this channel and have this kind of roadmap I can look back on later if needed. For some context, I am French and I will be starting a ministry job in a few weeks, and I won't have the opportunity to speak English there, probably like ever. So I wanted to have this outlet where I could practice that because I like it, and I know there's a lot of work to do on this, as you can probably hear by my accent. Another thing I realized I kind of lost is the ability to argue or debate certain subjects, probably because I am no longer going to school and because I'm passively consuming content. So I do not feel great about that. And I thought that having this kind of script with multiple points to talk about would be a great way for me to fight this, get back into shape. So yeah, so that should not be hard since it wasn't one of my biggest points in school too. But you know, so I probably could have contented myself to post about these subjects on Tumblr or another platform. So that's kind of the why of it. On the matter of the subjects I wanted to explore, at first I wanted to document my exploring of side quests and picking up as many figs as I could. If you have ever heard of the metaphor of the fig tree from Sylvia Plath from the Bell Jar, which talks about the ability of being able to only pick one path when you could pick so many others. So you just stare at the fig tree and let all the figs rot before you can grab them. So the full quote is, "I saw my life branching out before me like the green fig tree in the story. From the tip of every branch, like a fat purple fig, a wonderful future beckoned and winked. One fig was a husband and a happy home and children, and another fig was a famous poet, and another fig was a brilliant professor, and another fig was E.G., the amazing editor, and another fig was Europe and Africa and South America, and another fig was Constantine and Socrates and Attila and a pack of other lovers with queer names and offbeat professions. And another fig was an Olympic lady crew champion, and beyond and above these figs were many more figs I couldn't quite make out. I saw myself sitting in the crotch of this fig tree, starving to death, just because I couldn't make up my mind which of the figs I would choose. I wanted each and every one of them, but choosing one meant losing all the rest, and as I sat there, unable to decide, the figs began to wrinkle and go black, and one by one, they plopped to the ground at my feet. After thinking about the potential path / figs I could have picked, I chose the one of becoming a famed 3D artist, which led me to work tourist shop and then now to working at a ministry position. So I'm kind of disappointed in the fig I chose because I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved learning about 3D arts and movies and those stuffs, and I loved all the people that this path led me on, but yeah, it makes me feel like any figs I would have chose would have led to disappointment. So sorry, Sylvia Plath, but for me these figs will be all the hobbies I want to do before my body tells me I can't do it anymore. But after some brainstorming, I realized that most of these side quests / figs would have required to do some vlogging, which I do not feel confident enough to do yet. But maybe someday when I have the confidence or some discreet camera or something. So yeah. In the meantime, I still want to do some videos, which is a fig of mine, but I'd probably discuss some subjects that are close to my heart, or make videos about some art subjects, such as knitting and crocheting. I would really like to start sewing. I do not have a sewing machine yet, but I do have my mother's, so that's a start, and you can still do some sewing without a sewing machine. So yeah, obviously there might be some 3D stuff, since I have a bachelor's degree in that, and I also have a 3D printing machine, a resin one, so to make smaller figurines. So yeah, that could be fun too. There's probably going to do some sketching and stuff. I do really want to pick aquarelle back up again. I used to do some when I was younger, and now they're just getting dusty at my home. So I started running last year, so probably some sports video too. I would really like to do a marathon, or even if you reach further, like much further, an Ironman would be kind of late too. I mean, even a half one, and that's just doing even, you know, a triathlon, like a small one, would be incredible. But yeah, that's you have to aim for the sun to reach the stars or something like that, you know. So yeah, that would be fun. So there might be some content on that, probably, maybe, I don't know. Would require some more vlogging, so I'm not sure. Sports videos would be kind of a revenge on my younger self, which I mean, not really a revenge, but I was really bad at sports, in sports, when I was in school. Like, I was enjoying kind of most of them. I mean, I was with my friend and, you know, doing sporty things and stuff, but I was really bad at it. So it was kind of a shame for my sports professors. You know, I'm just there trying to have fun. So, but reaching these big goals would be yeah, kind of a revenge on the. I mean, that's only a few percentage of the population do this. So yeah, that would be cool. I would really like to do some book videos too, like reviews or hauls or stuff. I actually wanted to invite my sister to participate to these ones, but she told me that she'll reconsider it when I have more followers, which sounds like a bad move to me, since more followers could mean more pressure. But yeah, I'll probably ask her anyway. In the meantime, if you want to see her, you know what to do. That's it on the subjects I want to talk about. I wanted to make a quick mention on why I chose to call this channel Mary Mary. So at first I wanted to call so my name is Marie, like Marie, simple name. But so I wanted to call this channel like Marie's Side Quest or Marie's Factory. But Factory would be kind of doesn't really match what I consider a factory. Doesn't really match what it is from the Sylvia Plath quotes. And for the side quest one, I was talking with a friend about this, and he made a great reflection, I think, that you know, the hobbies are not really the side quest. Like most of the time, the side, you know, you can have this side quest that's repetitive and stuff, which gives you enough money to upgrade your stuff and go slay the main quest. So that probably wouldn't have been right, and Marie's main quest should sounded wrong. So I didn't even consider it. So yeah, I settled on the nickname that my wonderful colleagues gave me. So yeah, Mary Mary, because as an homage, since I'm leaving them behind. But yeah, I love them very much. So voilà, I'm Mary. This was what you should be expecting from me here. I was planning on posting 6 videos this year. I'm not really off to a good start, but we'll see. So I probably see you soon. And voilà. Bisous!